People, good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. It is Friday. We made it. You have more than just a day to celebrate. So it's okay. Put your thinking caps on this morning. Let's get ready to rock this Friday out. Today we doing healing the inner child. So, hmm. And while I get myself sunflowers, so while I get myself together, let's get some sunflower sold this morning. They focus intensely. They thrive on routine. I know that life may seem a bit strange at times, but through all of the pain and confusion, you have to remain divine. Do all that you can do to heal and change inside. Know and understand that even flowers have to endure the rain at times. Beautiful sunflowers, sunflowers, so you haven't been yourself since some time ago. Beautiful sunflowers, sunflowers, so you have to learn to let go and forgive in order for the sunshine to show. I want you to know that things get better with time, but in the meantime, you have to stop seeing yourself through irrelevant eyes. And you shine like the light that has brought you forth from the heavenly skies, and find more of yourself in the rest of these lines. I know people change, I know flowers grow, I know we need the rain, sunflower souls. I know people change, I know flowers grow, I know we need the rain, sunflower souls. I know people change, yeah. I know flowers grow, I know flowers grow, I know people change, yeah. Sometimes we need the rain, sunflower souls. There is a time to love and there's a time to heal. Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful. In the midst of all of this love that you're trying to give, you have to learn to love yourself for real and find the time to live. Beautiful sunflowers, sunflowers, soul. You haven't been yourself since some time ago. Beautiful sunflowers, sunflowers, soul. You have to learn to let go and forgive in order for the sunshine to show. I know people change. I need a number, Michelle. Today is hope not I pray in vain. I'm trying to make a change. I know flowers grow, we cannot stay the same. So if you love the flower, you cannot hate the rain. Sometimes my days the same. I'm talking major pain. Hope not I pray in vain. I'm trying to make a change. I know people change. I know flowers grow. I know we need the rain. Sunflower souls. I know people change. I know flowers grow. I know we need the rain. Sunflower souls. I know people change. Yeah. I know flowers grow. I know flowers grow. I know people change. Yeah. Sometimes we need the rain. Sunflower souls. So, Michelle, I need a number. We're doing healing the inner child this morning, and 1 through 44, and all the numbers are there. So, let's get it. 1 through 44, all the numbers are there. Healing your inner child. So, let's get it this morning. We got affirmations. Yep, the little person that did it. Because I'm taking care of him. And as you can hear, yep, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. All is well. Everything is in divine order. So I got a self-care card today, a sacred forest card. We're gonna get healing the inner child, and everything is gonna be in divine order this morning, regardless of me waking up with the sniffle, coughs, or whatever.
I'm gonna keep moving forward. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's already here. So I'm gonna take care of myself over this weekend though. So with that being said, happy Friday, Alex, Michelle, and Alex. I'm gonna say this again, Michelle. I'm waiting on a number because we are doing healing your inner child cards today, and it's 1 through number 44. So pick a number, you guys. Pick a number. I forgot to tell cousin Nikki happy birthday yesterday on the live, but nonetheless, happy birthday, beautiful. She popped me in or whatever the case may be, and maybe I said it and just forgot about it. Nonetheless, um, I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. So let's get started with these affirmations. The first one says, I listen to my body and lovingly respond to its needs. It guides me with nourishing choices. I listen to my body and lovingly respond to its needs. It guides me with nourishing choices. And the funny thing is that I listened to my body. I knew before when I picked him up from school that hey, something was gonna be going wrong, you guys. I already had started taking elderberry. I already started prepping myself because I knew that y'all this probably gonna be the time I catch something because he had to pick something up from school. And so I started on Maddie Patty Pie, and she's just absolutely fine. But I'm the one that was taking care of him. So I'm the one that was closest to him. So here we go. Nonetheless, um, I am doing fine. Little stuffy nose, but I got stuff for that. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to take the elderberry, and I'm gonna be okay. Come Monday, we're gonna act like this didn't even happen. So we're gonna keep moving forward. I listened to my body. I already knew that something was gonna pop off, and here I go. I was in it to win, and I'm like, oh no, we're not gonna work this out like this. I'm gonna need to get myself together, and so that is exactly what I'm doing. My eyelashes, you guys. I'm sorry. I keep taking the glasses off, but it feel like my eyelashes is touching the glasses. So the second one, second affirmation that you guys says, words may sound and feel good, but the truth of someone's intentions is based solely on consistent actions. Mm. I'm gonna say that again because that kind of went over people's head. Words may sound and feel good, but the truth of someone's intentions is based solely on consistent actions. And that's so funny because I used to tell the husband man the same thing. I was like, you can't be consistent to save your life. Your actions don't fit the words that come out your mouth. You can't say I'm sorry and then turn around. We get into a slap boxing kind of competition, and then afterwards you say, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna slap you again." That makes no sense. Words sound good. We like to hear I'm sorry, I apologize, or whatever the case may be. But if it ain't followed up with the right action, then they just words. Because somebody that's sorry is not going or apologizing is not going to turn around and do the same thing to you over again as if they forgot what they just did. I don't care how many months ago it was. I don't care if it was years ago. If it was something that hurt you and I care about you and I apologize for it, I'm probably not going to do that thing again because first of all, I know that I did something that hurt my friend or whatever the case may be. And so I'm going to make sure that whatever it was that I did, and if I apologize for it, I must have been wrong. I'm not going to do it again. But we so forgiving and we keep giving people chance after chance after chance to keep jumping the same rope, doing the same thing to us over and over again. They actions don't meet with their words. They words say, I'm sorry, I would never do this to you again. I know that I hurt your feelings. I know I apologize. But as soon as they in a space where Guess what? They do it again. And then they apologize again, and you do what? You do what? Do you forgive them and move on and act as if it didn't happen? What do you do? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, make your words match your actions, as I did yesterday, because my words have to match my actions as well. Um, and so when I stand on something, I want somebody to know that this is important to me and that I mean business and that I'm standing on my stuff. And so there it is. Words make you feel good, but consistency makes you feel better. So let's get us a self-care card. What do we got going on today, you guys? It's so quiet, and I'm still waiting on a number. I'm going to just do some numbers for y'all in a minute. It's okay. I'm not upset. I'll just do some numbers. I like this. Focus, 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 focus. They are not just talking to you guys. They are definitely talking to me. Focus, focus, focus. It says, hey, if you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance that you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. Focus. Over the weekend, don't focus on stuff that make you irritated, aggravated, all of those things. Focus on the stuff you do want. Don't focus on stuff you don't want, because that don't even matter. That don't even matter. Focus on the things that you do want. The stuff that you don't want, try to push those things out your head. Okay, yeah, I don't want particular things to happen, but they gonna happen anyways. I'm gonna move around. That's me. Even with today, as I get ready and know that I gotta go into this workplace, guess what? I gotta focus, because first of all, I got some things going on, not only in my house, but in my head. And I know that I need to address those things, but I need to stay focused. I need to be consistent, and I need to stand 10 toes down on what I believe in. And so over the weekend, you guys, take the opportunity to focus on the stuff that you want. Usher in the life in which you are trying to live. You are doing great. Oh, I don't know where that came from. That was horrible too, you guys. Michelle and Alex, do you guys want to give me any kind of numbers, or do you just want me to pull my own numbers for you guys? Or it's okay with me. I'm okay with it. However, this is not it this morning. It is doing its own thing. She missing all the birthday love this morning. This is going to be the quickest live ever today. I don't know what's going on, but it's going to be quick. Don't worry about it. We usually be on here for like an hour, but today I can see we're going to be off here quicker than that. And it's okay with me, because my throat is sore. It don't sound like it, but it's a little sore. And it's okay. I'm going to keep going. But guess what we got today? Transmutation, the Phoenix. Not only is they telling you you need to focus, but guess what? Things are changing. Things are transmuting. Transmutation, the Phoenix. You gonna burn away some old stuff so you can make room for some new stuff. And out of the flames, gonna be this beautiful new individual that is emerging from there. So, let's get it this morning. I'm with the Phoenix this morning. I'm with her this morning. Let's get it. It says, at the edge of the forest rises a mountain. The journey to the top of the long is long and and arteries. What in the world? The path has boulders and landslides that make it difficult to discern what lies ahead. Yet you climb, knowing that something remarkable awaits you. As you finally reach the top, you peer over a boulder to see a large pie, 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 pie. It said it's Pyre, pride, pie, 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 whatever. I just spelled it for you. It says an old, tired phoenix comes into view, his wings dragging, only to heave himself into the fire. The flames leap higher and higher as they die down. Out of the ashes arises a renewed phoenix with bright colors that outshine the sun. He looks directly at you with a fierce intensity before soaring off into the mountaintop. And so this is funny because it gave you a whole little story. Look like the card. It says, as you were climbing to the top of a mountain and you were trying to figure out exactly what was going on, and you look over this boulder because you've been struggling to get up here. That's situations. We had situations in which we've been struggling to get through, to get past, to get around, to get over. And they said, and as soon as you get there, you tired, you can't even see straight, but you see this phoenix that beat down and broken and all messed up, and you throw him over there, and it said, and he jump into the fire, and the fire becomes huge, brighter than the sun. And as you stand there and you look and you at awe, it is telling you the at awe is, hey, you made it. You doing great. And just like those blessings and all of those magical moments that awe you, just like that, they said, from the flames comes what? This beautiful phoenix, the colors brighter than the sun, that says, hey, you're okay. Everything is fine. You made it. You shed off all that old stuff, and look at you starting anew. So let's go ahead and finish it up. It says your life is changing, perhaps in ways that you didn't expect, but it is wildly wonderful. Thank you, universe. It says your life is changing, and probably in ways in which you didn't expect, which is me. Definitely, I didn't expect my life to be changing in the ways that it has. It says, but it's wildly wonderful, and it is. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or one element into another. The phoenix is legendary for his transmutation in fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. Some things that you might have thought would never change is changing into something amazing. It is not an ending, rather, it is a bright, shining, new beginning. Situations that seem lackluster are transmuted into fabulous opportunities. Release expectations and limited thinking, for things are not as they always seem. And they not. So as you transmute, as you seem to elevate, the thing is that I know we see ourselves, we see situations, we see our life in a particular way, but a boulder end up in the road. We got to go around. We got to go up the street. We got to change something. Things aren't always going to turn out the way that we see, but they are always going to turn out for our highest good. If that is your intent, let me say that. Because you know what I get a lot of times, even when you giving people positivity and you saying, hey, you got this, you can be, if they not ready to receive it, if they not ready to know that they are the creme de la creme, the best thing smoking that they can transmute from a bad situation to a better situation to a greater situation. If they don't know that they are are everything, then guess what? I can only tell them. I like my granny used to say, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. I can give out affirmations every day. I can't make you think. I can't make you use them. But know that you are absolutely amazing. And even when you struggle to get to a certain point and you make it there, they said, don't forget to clap it up for yourself. You made it. You did that thing. And everybody not going to be along for the ride. They not going to clap it up for you. I ain't getting no phone call after all that energy I sent out to my niece. She ain't say, hey, auntie, thank you so very much. But it's okay. I'm so grateful that she was able to pass her test. I'm so grateful to be able to send out positive energy. I'm so grateful for the overflow that I got in me. And I'm grateful for transmutation. Because at some point, after doing the same thing and dragging my tail and getting whipped up or whatever, guess what? I be that bird that have to jump into that fire and come out anew. And you too. You are doing absolutely amazing. So, ha ha. I like this for all of us. I like this. Focus and transmutation. So, I got Michelle and Alex this morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle these cards. Michelle, you are first, beautiful. Alex, you are after her. And then I am going to get one for myself. And we are going to have a wonderful Friday. We are not going to forget to focus. We know that we are moving forward. Things are changing. We are not going to forget about ourselves. You are absolutely amazing. And so, let's get it this morning. I don't know if, Michelle, I don't know if you can put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop shuffling. She said, it sounds good to me. I like that crazy rock granny. She said, let this Friday just be. Let it be. And every Friday ain't an amazing Friday. It's a great Friday to be alive. I'm grateful to be here. But I'm going to work on myself. I promise you I am. Because I don't like feeling icky. And I don't think nobody does. So, Michelle. I like that. So I know you probably driving and getting the boo-boos to school and doing your thing, but your card said, that's what it says. That is the card. Number 1 and that is what it says. So let's get it. It says is a feeling of being in the presence of beauty and vastness. What did I just tell you? We was just talking about how you be at awe when you see the phoenix come out of the flames and its brighter colors and this and this. And here we get this first card, Michelle. Awe is the feeling of being in the presence of beauty and vastness. We might experience awe when gazing up at the night sky and while looking at art. In these moments, we connect with the wonder and timelessness. Awe can arise during special moments of our lives, such as birth of a child, but also in our everyday lives as we watch the first spring's blossom emerge. Research shows that daily bursts of awe predict greater well-being and curiosity weeks later. Not only does awe increase well-being, the research also uncovered that the benefit of awe for clear thinking, good health, and close relationships. Experiencing awe makes us more inclined to help someone in need. Studies have highlighted the link between awe and altruism. Being in the presence of vastness enables greater kindness towards others. This card invites you to recognize the beauty and vastness in yourself and in the world, and give awe a place, and allow that emotion to become a part of your daily life. Awe is a doorway to transformation. That's funny. Awe is a doorway to transformation. Where's the card? Where is it at? Here we go. Phoenix. Transmutation. Because you are at awe when you look and you see that bird turn into a beautiful, you seen him broke down and beaten and messed up, and then when he turns into this beautiful phoenix and come out that fire, you are at awe. Your mouth is open. You like, ah. They said, find the awe in every day. When is the moments for you to, oh my goodness. And we have aha moments when we be thinking about stuff. Oh, the light bulb went off. Oh, okay. Be at awe with you and everything that you are doing. Things are changing. You are transforming. You are transmuting. You are changing. So be at awe with yourself and the power and the strength in which you display. Be at awe with all of the beautiful things that you do. Be at awe. So the inner child says, hey, look at this card and check in with your inner child. Was there a time when the suffering in your life was so great that you discontinued or disconnected from that awe? How old were you? What was going on? And what did you need at that time? Revisit that memory and offer your younger self the support that you wish that you had received at that time. Allow your adult self to step into the moment as a loving presence and source of support. This is the power of reparenting the little you. Your inner child might need support, information, and comfort around what happened in the past, and you are able to offer it now. Your adult self can journey through time and space to your younger self, changing the present and future as you heal your wounds and reclaim your connection to awe. Say out loud to your inner child, you are awesome. You are awesome because you are. So they said, sit with yourself and go back to that childhood and things that probably had taken place that made you lose your awe, that made you stop looking at stuff with the eyes of a kid that was like, oh, look at there. And you was blew back by all these different things. What event took place in your life that made the awe go away, that you ain't shocked at nothing that happened? They said, go back and mess with her and talk to her and tell her you safe, you are okay. And give her the things in which you needed right in that moment. Maybe you just needed someone to be security for you and say, hey, I know you see that. And I know you at awe at what's going on, but you are okay. Everything is fine. I know that you see the world in different eyes, but as you make your way back home, you are okay. Everything is fine. What space did you end up in where you weren't at awe and you lost your vision to be at awe, where you look at stuff and be like, huh, look at there. You know how you go out of town and you see a whole new area and you be like, oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Get that back where you're able to see new things and connect with them and be like, that is amazing. Because that makes curiosity. Because guess what? You start be like, how did that work? How did they get that to do that? How did this happen? How so aha moments sparks your curiosity. Ah, that was absolutely beautiful. And you might not be able to recreate the same thing, but look, I might be able to do that in my house. I might be able to put that in my backyard. Ah, that's amazing. You're doing great. So don't forget about the aha moment. Good day. Good day, Kayla. Good day, beautiful. Oh, look at you. Okay, Michelle. Because we get so busy being adults and rolling through life and doing our own thing. And we forget that when we see that life is amazing, first of all, every day is a great day to be alive. And don't lose the awe. The hey, the oh, look at that. That's pretty. You know what I'm saying? As spring is springing and then it's sprung, and you starting to see the new flowers and all of that. That's so funny because I'm cutting grass this weekend if I can get this stuff to stop acting crazy. But I seen dandelions in my grass. I'm at awe. That's funny because I was like, ah, the dandelions in the grass means that I can go outside and I can pick dandelions and I can have fresh dandelion tea. Or I can make a salve out of the dandelions. So I'm gonna go out here before and I'm gonna deal with that and get those dandelions out my grass before I cut the grass because it's gonna be absolutely amazing. So Alex, here you go, beautiful. Trauma. I wasn't expecting that for you, but they said, hey, sometimes we have to deal with the trauma that had happened in our life. And we push it back and push it in or push it down so far that we think it go away. But it don't always go away. That trauma sometimes come up in our adulthood or whatever the case may be. And we don't know how to deal with it because we ain't dealt with it. So let's get it this morning. It say trauma doesn't affect only war veterans and Holocaust survivors. It affects us all. Our brain is shaped by the experiences we have. Our interactions with our caregivers in our first 7 years of life create an internal map and define who we are in relationship to the world around us. The good news is that we can draw new paths on this map. We can rewire our brains. Trauma is not what happened to you, it's what took place inside of you when you did not receive the support in which you needed. Even a small event can become wired as traumatic in your brain if you don't get support. Two people can experience the same event, and one will suffer long-term adverse consequences, while the other one won't. Trauma the affects the way our brain develops and how we process emotions. With repeated trauma, we can become ashamed of who we are as a person. Gabor Mate calls this a shame derived sense of self. Trauma also makes it difficult for us to be in the present moment. We think we are reacting to the current situation, but we are inevitably reacting to a past situation. In this way, past trauma prevents us from being fully alive in the present moment. Many of us took responsibility for our parents' pain, for their sadness, for their anger, for their grief. We might have vowed to never disappoint them, to always be nice, and we're afraid to add more to their plate by having needs. On the outside, we seem fine, but on the inside, We were alone, scared, sad, confused, and in the absence of a reliable support person, a child suppresses their emotions and hides them under the screen of niceness, aggression, or numbness. This card invites you to bring compassion, awareness to the traumas in your past so that you may heal the past and transform your childhood. I love that. It says, who was there for you in the difficult moments? Alex. Was there a safe person that you could share your struggles with as a child? If nobody was available, remember that it's not too late. You are here now to comfort and support your younger self. Take a moment to hold your inner child and look at this card together. Honor any discomfort as it arises. It might be uncomfortable to look at this card. Breathe slowly and deeply. Notice sensations in your body and name feelings as they arise. Give yourself permission and time to feel. Allowing ourselves to feel is how we free ourselves from the grip of the past. And if you notice any constriction or contraction, allow your breath to move through you and bring softness into your tense areas. Take your time, relax your jaw as you breathe, connect with your toes, your feet, and your legs. Remind yourself that you have a body and that right here, right now, you are safe and you are doing important work. Say it out loud. Every time I allow myself to feel, I heal. And so this may not even be about you, um, Alex, but as I was reading that trauma, and the thing is that remember I told you guys about the story of uh being molested as a kid. And I had this thing with my hair being pulled because that was something that took place. And so the thing is that even as I was reading that traumatic experience that took place as a kid, they said, hey, sit with that thing, that card, look at it, sit with it, sit with that thing. And they encouraging me, not just you, Alex, because I don't know exactly what trauma things happen in your life. I'm talking about me. And so they said, hey, go sit with that thing. You okay? You are an adult now. You made it through that process. And so go back and be that to that kid that you couldn't be. So they say, hey, sit down and hug yourself and say, hey, you made it through that. And you are safe. And you will never allow that to happen. Just like we pick up stuff from our parents, their pain, like they said. Sometimes we be like, I'm never going to disappoint them because I don't want to see them hurt like that again, or whatever the case may be. And that trauma has stayed inside of us, but it wasn't even trauma that was ours. It was our parent. You get what I'm saying? And so sometimes we got to sit back and do the work. We've been traumatized by so many things that sometimes we don't even know what traumatized us. But you are doing amazing. And sometimes we just have to sit with that thing and go back to the moments and be like, you know what? I wish that I had somebody to support me in that moment, but I didn't and I made it, and it's okay. Be the support in which you needed for somebody else. But heal that part of you and know that you made it through and you are okay. You still here doing great and stuff. And so no matter what it was that went on, no matter what the trauma is, whether it's trauma from our parents and the things that we saw in our household, whether it's trauma from out in the street and things that have happened to us, you made it. You're doing great. I want you to acknowledge you and the strength in which you had to display in a moment when you didn't even know you had it. You are okay. You are loved. And you are healing. and know that you are not that scared little kid anymore. So I am now going to do myself. Universe, what is it that I need to hear for myself? You are amazing, Alex. I love you so much. Sit down and know that you are healed, you are loved, you are right where you're supposed to be at. And traumatizing moments in our life sometimes shapes us to be the person that we are, but it doesn't shape the life in which you are going to have. So, with that being said, you are loved, and I love you so very much. And be great, because you are. Ha! Persona. That's what I got, you guys. This is funny, because when I was putting the cards together earlier, persona. And that's what I don't have, you guys. Probably a persona that I can't fake it. You see the face? I'm going to have to show this card again, because what I'm getting off of here is I can't fake it. And sometimes I've heard that saying, fake it till you make it, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Let's get it this morning. It says, as a child becomes young adults, they develop a keen awareness of what is acceptable, appreciated, and appreciated and appropriate by the outside world. We start wearing masks depending on whom we are interacting with and what the intended outcome is. We might wear the mask of the pleaser, the rebel, or the nice girl. I'm assuming I'm the rebel because that's the mask I wear. Because you're not gonna just be telling me any old thing. It says the journey of reparenting ourselves involves experiencing authenticity in each interaction we have. In tribal societies, masks were used to call in the ancestors and the spirits to allow the wearer, more freedom to channel messages from below the surface of consciousness. Your persona is the aspect of yourself you are comfortable presenting to others. This card invites you to bring awareness to how and when you use these personas and see how you may use a persona to hide an aspect of yourself and conceal your true nature. That's something right there, ain't it? So it says, my inner child says the persona is formed between the ages of 6 and 12. As children begin to interact with the world as individuals, as your inner child, ask your inner child if you felt the need to play a part growing up to please mom or dad, or if you caused trouble in order to get the caregiver's attention. Now, mind you, I was a helper. So with my mom and my dad, I was a helper. I wasn't the kid that caused problems and just so I can get some attention or whatever the case may be. I was the helper. Hey, what can I help you with? Because I figured that I got good attention from helping. And so it says, when do you remember noticing that the role playing didn't feel authentic? Are you still role playing in some areas of your life today? Affirm that your inner child, I love you exactly as you are. You don't have to hide to be loved. And that's absolutely the truth. As I became an adult, as I began to stand and I seen the things that my children would do just like me or whatever. I had the helper, I had the troublemaker, I had all of those that they was naming in there. But some of those things they were doing to get my attention. I don't have to do those things. I don't have to do those things with my parents. I'm so straight up and honest. And then sometimes I told you, I was talking to my mama, I get on her damn nerve. I said, Ma, I know I get on your nerves sometimes because I get on my own damn nerves sometimes. But the thing is that she loves me right where I am. My father, I talk to him straight like it is. I don't hold no punches. I ain't got no mask to put on this face because who I am is who I'm going to be. And the moment that I got to wear a mask in front of you, it's the moment that you won't see me. Because I'm not going to change the person that I am to fit in nobody's box or they hole or do anything to that sort. I'm not going to do those things anymore. Not saying that I haven't, because I have. I've wore a mask for a certain job. I've wore a mask to please my mom. I wore a mask to please my dad. I wore a mask in front of my kids. I ain't doing that no more. I am who I am. I love who I am, exactly who I am. I only change the things about me that I want to change. And that's it. And so, with that being said, my persona is me, just being authentic. And as I see authentic people, I gravitate to that, the authenticity in you. And so, I'm grateful for being able to have those personas to get me where I needed to be at, but I don't need them anymore. And so, mask off, and it is what it is. And so, with that being said, you guys, it's a great day to be alive. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys. I'm going to go take care of this. I'm going to have a wonderful weekend. So are you. You are loved. You are understood. You are kind. You are everything that you need to be right now. Focus on you and the things that are important to you. Nothing else seems to matter. Be your best version of yourself because you already are. You woke up this morning. You are great and you are loved. So go be great. I love you guys and I'll see you Monday morning. Goodbye. Uh-oh. I hear my mama cursing. What's wrong, Ma?